Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we're back for some more of the Elder Scrolls Online as Reewish, the Mighty Battle Lizard. We are taking on the Rivenspire main quest zone to ready ourselves for the upcoming Greymoor chapter, because apparently characters from this chapter are going to appear in the Greymoor set, so I want to go ahead and have this area completely cleared out. So we're going to pretend like we're a Covenant soldier. All hail the Covenant. Because truly, the Covenant is the correct way to go. Actually, really, truly, there is no correct way to go. They're all equally good. Because they're all being fooled by Mini Marco and his worm cult. So, not really their fault that there's a revolution going on. It's kind of the fault of the... You know, that Waystein's active now, but that was not there a minute ago. Let's go here and talk to Darian. What?
To Rivenspire. You know, I was about to hike all the way to Reewish to ask for aid. But maybe what we need is right here. Yes. You have the bearing all right. What do you say? Want to save a soldier from having to walk...
I forgot Darian was here. What exactly do you need help with?
If you haven't noticed, Rivenspire's caught up in a civil war as bloody as old Rancer's rebellion. This time it's Baron Montclair. He's apparently decided he'll be the king of Shornhelm, whether the rest of the noble houses like it or not.
Baron Montclair started the Civil War?
Sure did. The bastard bribed the city guard, attacked the other nobles, and seized half of Shornhelm. Now Montclair's troops are all over, and the Shornhelm guard's getting its buttocks kicked. So, want to help me save the kingdom?
Alright, you can cut me in.
Think of the glory. It'll be just like Rancer's war. We'll rescue Rivenspire and the women will swoon. It'll be great, you'll see. Go on to Shornhelm's chapel and tell Countess Tamrith I recruited you to the cause. I'll be along as soon as I can.
Why did Montclair decide to attack now?
What makes tyrants do any of the things they do? Ambition? Glory? I certainly don't know. What I do know is that Montclair's forces have taken half the capital, and will soon take the rest of it unless the Shornhelm Guard gets some help.
What else can you tell me about Montclair himself?
Baron Wylan Montclair. Not much to say, really. Before this, he shared rule with two other noble houses, Dorel and Tamrith. Countess Tamrith says they were never very close, but she certainly wasn't expecting him to start a war.
Who is Countess Tamrith?
She's the head of one of the noble houses. Young, but smart, and very devout. I'm told she studied in Stormhaven, has Emmerich's favor. She's not unattractive either, but she is my current employer, so I try not to notice.
Yeah. Who are you again?
I'm a knight in search of a noble cause, if you will. Currently, that cause is supporting Countess Tamrith. I admit I can sometimes get distracted by a beautiful woman, but what's wrong with that? Nothing as far as I'm concerned.
What's happened during Rancer's war?
It was quite the talk of Tamriel at the time. Surprised you don't know about it. It was over 10 years ago. Our beloved High King insulted King Rancer of Shornhelm over some minor indiscretion. Rancer reacted poorly and declared war on Reewish.
It was an actual war.
If you can call it that. Lasted about a year. Just long enough for Emmerich's troops to get a little exercise. When it was over, Rancer was dead and peace was restored to the kingdom. The triumvirate of nobles has been running Rivenspire ever since.
Alright. This is a bit of an issue. Darian, of course, as you know, disappeared at the end of the main quest line. Darian actually has special dialogue for this later on when you see him again. Yeah, we do get to see him again. He has special dialogue later on about if you've met him or not. He's like, oh, I guess we haven't met yet. But yes, I've never actually been up here. Eastern Overlook. And yeah, I'm gonna need the prismatic staff here. Yeah. As you can tell, something...
You there? Please. Help. Oh, please help me. We were attacked. They struck without warning. The backstabbing bastards.
Calm down and tell me what happened.
It was House Montclair, the traitor's curse. Caught us by surprise and showed not even a hint of mercy. Lieutenant Fairfax commandeered the old tower on the hill and dug in tight. The Shore and Helm Guard won't go down without a fight.
What do you need me to do?
Lieutenant Fairfax sent me to gather healing supplies from our wagons. But one of those Montclairs got the drop on me. Can you get the supplies and take them to the lieutenant? I'll see if I can get word about this to the rest of our troops.
I'll get the healing supplies.
Lieutenant Fairfax needs those healing supplies. A lot of our soldiers were wounded in the surprise attack.
Tell me more about the attack.
What's to tell? We were on patrol, watching for more of Montclair's mischief. We stopped to check on Hinault's farm. We were ambushed. Montclair had troops, but we never expected that he had a damned army.
What does House Montclair hope to gain by all this?
My opinion? He wants to be the king of Rivenspire, just like that madman Rancer. Lieutenant Fairfax retreated to the old tower on the hill. We're holding Montclair's soldiers off, but we need to get our wounded troops back on their feet again.
I understand. I'm on my way. Come! Face me in battle. You have no trouble attacking brave men and women. You should have no trouble fighting the mighty battle lizard. You guys aren't even a challenge. Yeah. Don't get too excited, everyone. This is base game content, but this character has survived elsewhere. Like... this is not going to be anything challenging for him. Like, that was just ridiculous. Oh, you guys are allies. Lieutenant!
Speak up and talk fast. After that surprise attack, I'm not feeling very trusting or hospitable towards strangers.
I recovered your healing supplies.
Our healing supplies? Eloise can certainly use those. All right, I'll order them to unlock the tower door. But understand this. You betray us in any way, I'll kill you myself. And toss your lifeless body from the top of the tower.
Don't worry, I'm not going to betray you.
Unlock the tower door.
How bad does it look?
What do you want? Can't you see all these wounded? All this blood? I feel like I'll never be clean again, and I still have so much to do here.
I brought you some healing supplies.
Divines be praised. Thank you so much. With these supplies, I can properly tend to the wounded.
Anything else I can do to help?
If you're willing to help, I won't say no. I'm worried about the Hinault family. We haven't seen them since the battle started. I want to check on them, make sure they're all right. But I don't want to navigate a horde of Montclairs on my own.
I can accompany you.
That's what I was hoping you'd say. Lieutenant Fairfax doesn't want anyone to leave the tower. But I'm sure he'll agree to let me go if you accompany me. Give me a moment to finish tending to these soldiers, and I'll meet you outside.
I'll meet you outside when you're ready.
I just need a moment. I'll meet you outside.
How did you survive the initial attack?
Just because I'm a healer doesn't mean I don't know my way around a battlefield. I kept my head low, followed orders, and took care of the wounded. Thankfully, I had a few supplies, but what you brought me is a godsend.
Yeah, no problem. I'm on my way.
I'm here. Talk Talk to me when you're ready to check on the Hinault family.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let's go.
Follow me and stay close. It's not that far.
Lead on.
This is the Hinault farmhouse. Why don't you go up and see if anyone is home?
Knock, knock.
Go away. We don't want any trouble.
We're here to help. Are you alright in there?
Are we all right? Soldiers have invaded our farm, and you're asking if we're all right? What is this? Some kind of trick so you can take our house too?
I'm here with the Stormhelm guard. I can get you to a safer
I
place.
should just believe you and open this door? I don't think so. If you really want to help, bring me weapons to arm my family with. Once we can properly defend ourselves, I'll happily open this door.
Alright, I'll get you some weapons.
Any weapons, you hear me? I need a two-handed sword, and one-handed swords for my wife and oldest son. My younger son needs a bow, and my daughter, she insists on having a pair of daggers. Bring the weapons back here when you have them.
Alright.
Genova makes a good point, but I think I can...
Oh dear.
Where are you going? This is the Hinault farmhouse. Why don't you go up? One thing you can always count on after a battle. Lots of extra weapons. I saw some of the soldiers tossing weapons into the barn. You should be able to find everything Genova asked for in there.
You're not coming with me?
You can handle this on your own. There's fresh blood inside the farmhouse. Can't you smell it? I need to collect my healing supplies from the tower so I can help Genova and his family.
Very well. I'll find the weapons while you get your healing kit. We'll meet back here.
Right. Good. Whatever. The sooner we get this done, the sooner I can get something to eat. Suddenly I'm starving.
Did you get bit by a vampire or something? You're smelling blood and you're starving. Hut. That's not a dagger, it's a butcher knife. Dagger's a butcher knife. At least that one was actually a dagger. Gods and Worship in Tamriel. Got a lore book. There we go.
I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Bodies, the blood. I wanted to save this family, but look what happened. It feels like everything has suddenly gone wrong.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I came back and found that the door was open. Genova must have sacrificed himself so the rest of the family could escape. Blessed Arche, why did they open the door?
I collected the weapons Genova asked for.
The weapons? Of course. It's just the enormity of it all. It's frazzled my nerves. But the rest of the Hinault family, you have to find them. Before you go, I have to tell you something. The dead, they sometimes return as blood fiends.
Blood fiends? Is that what did this?
I'm not sure, but the lieutenant thinks the Montclairs are responsible. If any of the Hinaults were killed, you have to burn their bodies. Take this torch and start with Genova. Then collect his ashes so his family can give him a proper burial.
I understand. Blood fiends are vampires that have no will of their own. They are completely feral. Because they died before they turned. Alright, let's hope we're not having to bury a whole bunch of Oh. Get away from her. She's not one of them I'm looking for.
Please, don't hurt me. I don't want to die. Wait. You're not the creature that attacked my father? Not even one of the Montclairs.
You're one of Genovi's sons. I'm here to rescue you.
Too little, too late, stranger. If you had come to us before that monster knocked on our door, maybe things would be different. Instead, my father is dead and my family is scattered.
I did what your father asked. Here's the sword he wanted.
A sword? Just like my father requested. Oh, I wish he had just let you in. You could have saved him. I'll run to the Shornhelm Guard. Please, find the rest of my family. We got separated in the confusion.
You mentioned a monster?
She knocked on our door. Sounded concerned, said she was there to help. When my father opened the door, he was attacked. He yelled for us to run. I heard my father's screams. He followed me as I ran.
I think we're being played. I think that bitch is playing us. Honestly, I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I last did this zone. But I've got a sneaking feeling that... Oh, hello. You are a blood fiend. And I have the prismatic staff. You're not gonna... Why did I burn ashes? Columbine, that's a rare one. Come here. Oh, she's not dead, thank goodness.
No. No, please. Leave me alone. I haven't done anything.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
You were the one who came to the door? Who my father sent off to get weapons for us? He should have trusted you.
What happened at the farmhouse?
I wasn't close enough to hear, but someone knocked on the door and convinced my father to open it. That's when the screaming started. And the blood. I panicked. Probably would have died myself if not for Joanne.
Here, take the daggers your father asked for and get to the Shornhelm Guard camp.
I feel better with these in my hands. I just wish you would have made it back sooner. Then maybe my father would still be alive.
I did all that I could. And honestly, I was only gone for like a minute. Face me. So the mother and one of the sons is dead, the youngest son, and the daughter and one of the sons lives.
There you are. Have you seen Heloise? Some of the Hinaults have arrived.
Yeah, you're dead.
There you are. Have you seen Heloise? Some of the Hinaults have arrived. I haven't seen Heloise since she ran off with her healing kit.
I haven't seen her since I left the farmhouse to look for the Fallout family.
Well, she hasn't come back yet, and I'm starting to worry. I think she's ill and trying hard not to show it. Hopefully she'll be back soon. For now, go inside and check on the Hinaults. I promised to send you to them when you arrived.
Understood. I'm heading in. Sending out the invitation.
It's good to see you again, my friend. The Shorenhelm Guard has been helpful. My mother and little brother have yet to arrive. By any chance, did you happen to find them while you were out there?
I'm sorry, but your mother and brother won't be coming back.
I was afraid that was going to be the case. I'll try to be strong. For my sister. I just wish I could bury them in the family graveyard. I won't sleep easy until that's done.
Here, take their ashes.
Thank you. We'll bury these.
Hey, Belina, welcome to the stream.
Wait a moment. Someone's coming in. No. No, it can't be. Not you.
Divines, protect us! It's the monster!
Stay back, foul creature.
Monster? What did I...
She's a blood fiend. She entered our farmhouse and killed our father.
No. That can't be true.
Hey, Louise. She dropped a book. There are many wonderful herbs growing throughout the wilderness region of Tamriel. That's definitely her book.
Been making a lot of enemies lately.
That's her healing kit. Yep. We're currently in Rivenspire in the northern part of High Rock. I'm doing some setup quests for the new chapter coming out in a couple weeks. There's her backpack. Books, papers, healing supplies, and a few personal items fill this pack. Some of the pages have Hiloise's name upon them. Yep. I mean, she dropped a lot of stuff as she ran. Notes of Hiloise Minette, healer for the Shorenhelm Guard. Ooh, yeah, definitely vampire bites. Sorry, I thought you were watching Manic Stream, Joe. I apologize. Yeah, so it is a weird first sentence on your note paper. But this probably also doubles as her means of writing her reports too. So she probably puts that on there. So.
What's wrong with me?
What the Rick? She's getting paler by the second. Hey, Louise.
Please, stay back.
Yeah, she's a vampire.
I'm so hungry and I don't want to hurt you.
Hey, Louise, you need to talk to me. Tell me what happened.
I think Hinault's son is right. I think I did attack his father.
Why do you think that?
I'm not sure. My memory comes back to me in flashes. I smell blood, so fresh and strong. I've just been so hungry. I think I consumed Genovi's blood. Why am I so hungry?
When did this begin?
Begin? was scratched. During the battle,
The
with
bed's
Montclair's, I remember a snarl. Something touched my arm. I forgot about it until I noticed the deep scratch while I was tending to the wounded soldiers.
What does this have to do with the scratch?
Since then, I've been dreaming while I'm awake. Dream about teeth and blood. So much blood. I can smell it all around me. I'm hungry. So hungry.
What do you think we should do?
I'll go away. Far away. I'll find a place to hide. Someplace where I can't hurt anyone. I don't trust myself. Stendar, help me. I'm so hungry.
Alright guys, as usual, whenever we have a red decision in the chat, should we let her go, or do we put her down? She killed an innocent man and fed upon his blood, so we don't know if she'll be able to control herself or not, and she's going into hiding instead of trying to find help. So she's probably going to kill again. Do we put her down, or do we let her go? Well, I'm an Argonian, so that's a tough question. Argonian morals are kind of hard to ascertain. He likes to do what he feels is right, but a lot of times what an Argonian feels is right has to do with what's good for the history. And well, he's not really serving the history right now, so it's kind of like a case on case basis on what he does. Like, if he thinks it's for the better good, he will kill, but typically he tends to be more merciful, and I usually just go with what the chat decides. So I got one for let her go, and then let's see what Belina wants, and then we'll decide what to do from there. There's also a point that if I let her go, she might show up in Greymoor too. Okay. It could be interesting for her to show up in Greymoor as a character, so. I believe I let her go on my main character because my main character was a vampire. Let her go, then we're letting her go.
I can do this. I can control it. It's only when I get hungry that I lose control. I'll live in the wilderness, far from people. I'll survive on animals. Never people. Never. I'm sure I can control it.
Then go. I'll tell the lieutenant what happened.
Lieutenant Fairfax. Sometimes I thought he had a fondness for me. I hope he didn't. I really hope he hated me. I can't think about what might have been. Tell him not to look for me. I want him to hate me with all his heart.
Okay. Farewell, Heloise. Yeah, I let her go on my main character because my main character was a vampire who was cured. So in her, yeah, vegan vampire. But in her opinion, she had no right to judge Heloise because she was a vampire and gave up vampirism. Which leads to the question, why can't she go to a priest of Arcane and be healed like I was? But, you know, she's typically more lenient towards vampires that wish to repent because she herself understands that the bloodlust better than most characters probably does. Lieutenant.
Where's Heloise? Is she all right? Does she need help?
Something was wrong with Heloise. She decided to go away to keep people safe.
I knew something was wrong. I tried to get her to talk to me. Maybe I could have done something, and then she'd still be here. She's alive, right? I mean, that's something. When this business with Montclair is over, I'll find her. I'll bring her back.
Don't think you can. Under siege. All right, let's continue on our way to Tamrith and...
My sister and I are going to bury our family. We'd be honored if you accompanied us.
Of course. It would be my pleasure to accompany you.
Marek would
come here to play all the time. It made Mother so nervous. She hated these ruins.
I remember Father's ghost stories. He tried to scare us into staying away. But the stories just made Marek more interested.
Things are going to be so different now that they're gone.
Just a second, you two. Hold on, let me kill this person.
Thank you for coming with us. I feel safer with you nearby.
Yeah, because I just killed an enemy soldier that was waiting to attack you. Is that Molag Bal's symbol on that gravestone? That's creepy. Joan.
What happened to our family is terrible. But as the bards say, life goes on. My sister and I came up here to, well, to give them a proper burial.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I have one last favor to ask of you, though. Would you bury our family's ashes? Mela and I think it would be appropriate, considering what you've done for us.
I would be honored to help. Oh, that's interesting. Dragon head, okay. Empty grave, bury.
Father was strong, steady. He held our family together.
Lieutenant Fairfax.
Mother was our rock. I loved her so much. I miss you, Marek. You were a spoiled brat, but I loved you.
Blessed Arche, please sanctify our family and the ground they rest in. Let them find peace. Keep them safe.
Divines of Tamriel, as your champion, please guide them to their afterlife.
Well, my family is at peace now. Thank you so much for your help. You'll always be a friend of the Hinault family.
What will you and your sister do now?
I'm not sure. There are so many memories here. We can't keep the farm in good order with just the two of us. Mela and I might travel for a while. Visit Shornhelm, or Wayrest. We'll make a new life for ourselves, thanks to you.
I hope to see you again, my friend. Completed Dearly Departed. Alright, now let's continue on to Shornhelm. Well, no, there's this place right here. Let's check that place out first, then we'll head on to Shornhelm. I do not need help from the peanut gallery, which is... If you'll notice, Joe, I switched back to my Elder Argonian outfit instead of my Dragon Guard outfit. I've been working at the ruins all the live long day. Well, there's no quest here, at least not yet, so maybe there's not actually a reason to kill these guys. Oh, whatever, I'll kill as many of them as I please. My character has one rule. It's don't be a cultist. Oh god, not that quest.
I'm sorry, sir. I tried, but no one here is willing to enlist.
Unacceptable, Captain. Either deliver me recruits or deliver me your resignation.
Oof. Hey, Captain, can I enlist?
What will I do now? Without the Shornhelm Guard, I'm nothing. I told the General I'm a soldier, not a recruiter. But now I'm to be discharged if I fail? It's not right. I've tried to do my duty, but I can't force people to enlist.
You can't find new recruits for the Stormhelm Guard?
Not a single one. Montclair's war has decimated our ranks, and people now see enlisting in the Guard as a foolhardy proposition. I have a few prospects, but they seem to have no sense of duty. I don't know. Maybe my manner is just too harsh.
Is there some way I can help?
Certainly. I have one prospect who should be simple. Martin Datu. He's in the stocks for Mara's sake, but I can get him released if he enlists. When I spoke to him, however, he was stubborn and rude. Perhaps you could talk to him?
I'll go see if I can convince Martin to enlist.
I've already spoken with the constable, and he agreed to release Martin if the young man will enlist. I simply can't understand why a criminal would choose the stocks over doing his duty for his kingdom.
Maybe he doesn't want to get turned into a blood fiend by having his neck ripped out. I don't know. Can you tell me about why the? Can you tell me why the Guard needs new recruits?
Because Rivenspire is a mess. Blood fiends roam across the land. Montclair loyalists attack our towns. Need I say more?
Can the other noble houses provide soldiers?
Yes, but this. Let's face it, this new civil war has taken its toll.
I'm sure Montclair picked his timing perfectly. He's an evil bastard, but he's a smart evil bastard. Hello, Martin. Look at you as an uneducated example.
If you come to poke fun at the prisoner, you'd better think twice. I'll be out of these stocks soon. Then you'll have to watch your back. They may not have enough evidence to hold me, but that doesn't mean I'm not a dangerous criminal.
What crime are you accused of?
They say I broke into Jirion's ironworks and robbed the place during the night, but they haven't got any proof. Besides, my friend is going to come forward and vouch for me. I was at his house drinking mead all night.
Whatever the case, joining the Stormhelm Guard could be a good idea. They could use you.
And get myself killed? I can't do that. My father went back to the dirt 15 years ago, and my family needs me around. My mother would fall to pieces, and my sister doesn't make enough coin to support herself, let alone the both of them.
I mean, I guess that is fair. Talk to Martin's mother. Well, that's the deputy. Let's talk to Martin's family first. I feel like that's probably a better way to lead. Tell them that they'll join or die. It works well for the join or die.
Did you hear that a bunch of scholars and treasure hunters were trapped in the Library of Dusk?
I mean, yes, I'm the one who freed them from the Library of Dusk. Hey, Aubrey.
Welcome to the Dusklight Inn. Not exactly the lap of luxury, but we try to make our customers comfortable. The cost of the room's cheap, and if you're as broke as I am, that's all that matters.
Is it harder to get by without your brother's help?
What? You mean because Martin's in the stocks? I don't know if I'd say that makes things harder. Wait, did Martin say something to you? I'd rather not discuss this. Our family's finances really aren't anyone's business but our own.
I'm gonna persuade, guys. I'm only asking because I want to help Martin.
Really? Well, the truth is that Martin's only ever been a drain on our family's resources. His big ideas never amount to a hill of beans. I wouldn't tell him, but the best thing he could do is enlist. He could really use another steady income now.
I love Breton culture. Bretons are so awesome. Like, that was one thing I really regretted in Skyrim, is that we couldn't get, like, we couldn't see more of other cultures. Like, you get Redguard swords and outfits, but that's it. There's no Argonian outfits, there are no Khajiit outfits, there are no Breton outfits. It's Nord or Redguard. Serene.
Ah, an adventurer. Always so inspiring to have someone like you around town. I hope my son Martin would take up an exciting profession like that. But I'm beginning to think the poor boy just doesn't have it in him. He worries me sick, you know.
He thinks you'd fall apart without him.
No, I'm afraid the opposite is true. He's never had a good role model, you know. His dear father was King Rancer's most trusted general. He died up at Traitor's Tor. They say he died a dishonorable death. It's a shame we'll never know the truth.
Do you think knowing would make a difference for Martin?
I do. Martin's always been ashamed. Every chance he's had to make something of himself, he's shied away from it for fear that he would fail, like his father did. If he knew his father died honorably, I think it would inspire him.
Do you think Martin should enlist? So you think Martin should enlist in the Stormhelm Guard?
I worry that if he enlists just to get out of trouble, that would be the wrong reason. If someone could tell Martin that his father died a hero, that would inspire him to follow in his father's footsteps, to join and fight with honor.
I understand, thank you. I hate the order of the eye dispatches. I'm not doing Worthall right now. Or I'm not doing Craglorn right now. Okay, I need to go to Trader's Tor. Where is that? Okay, we're on our way. We're on our way to the convenience stores of Trader's Tor? No, that doesn't work.
It's amazing that there were no survivors. Were the orcs really that precise?
Hello, Scholar.
Ah, fellow student of history. You must be. No other reason to visit these gods-forsaken ruins? Fascinating place, though. You realize this is where King Rancer made his last stand. Still haunts the place, in fact. And I intend to find out why.
King Rancer's ghost haunts these ruins?
Yes, the king and all his soldiers. Something happened in the final moments of the battle against the orcs of Hrothgar 15 years ago, and they were cursed with undeath. Their undead forms have prevented anyone from getting in to learn the truth.
How do you plan to get past the undead, then?
Yes, well, that's the challenge. I was hoping, though, since you're here and you do appear capable, would you
Of
be willing
course.
to give me an escort? I just need to get to the central tower. I'm convinced the answers I seek are there.
Alright, I'll take you to the tower.
I knew if I came out here and hung about long enough, someone would eventually happen by to help me. If I can be the one to determine what happened in King Rancer's final moments, scholars will speak my name with reverence for generations.
What is known about the battle that happened here?
A good bit, actually. High King Emmerich's forces have just broken the bulk of Rancer's armies at Markwashton Moor. Some fools actually believe that's where Rancer fell. He and his most trusted troops retreated here.
And the orcs attacked them here?
Yes, Hrothgar was, of course, allied with King Emmerich, and the orcs had already subdued most of the kingdom, including Shornhelm. Rancer retreated here, and the orcs surrounded him. The last moments of the battle, however, were lost to history.
Can you tell me more about King Rancer himself?
Rancer was king of Shornhelm, the ruler of Rivenspire during what many consider the high point of its history. He was ambitious, too. That's why he tried to marry his daughter to Emmerich. When Emmerich changed his mind, Rancer became insane with fury.
That's what started the war?
Indeed. Rancer's armies marched on Wayrest. Almost took it, too, but Emmerich managed to strike a deal with the Red Guards and the orcs. Rancer's forces were soon beset by enemies on all sides. They were driven from Stormhaven in a matter of weeks.
That's actually really cool. Well, there's a very scantily clad vampire running around. Skeletons! I have the prismatic staff. This is really kind of unfair for the undead. Examine the skull.
Think me Rancer, do you? No, I am not the Mad King. I am his betrayer. Enter the past and hear my tale. A traitor's tale it is.
Oh, yes. My beard is glorious and gorgeous. Indeed. General.
Lieutenant, we're in oblivion. Those damn sleep scrolls were useless against the brutes. The orcs breached the walls. We're down to just a few dozen men, including the King's Guard. I'm afraid it may be time to surrender.
Do we have any other options?
King Rancer just wants us to keep fighting to the bitter end. Seems he wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Can't say I'm fond of that strategy. The King's beyond reason. Damn mage he had gave him some fool notion he wants us to try.
What is it that he wants us to do?
Before he vanished, Rizal Jewel told the king about this last-ditch enchantment that would help us hold the tour. We're supposed to take these packets of magical powder and pour their contents into braziers in each of the towers.
What will that accomplish?
Kill the orcs. What I do know is that this is our last chance, and you're the only soldier I trust to even make the attempt. If it doesn't do anything, go up and tell the king. Maybe he'll realize it's time to surrender.
All right, I have my orders then.
Go as fast as you can, Lieutenant. Until we've tried this, the king won't even talk about surrender. We have to get him to come around before it's too late.
You think the king's gone mad?
I don't know what to think. There was a time when I would have followed King Rancer into oblivion. But since Mark Weston Moore, he hasn't been himself. It seems his hatred for Emmerich has completely consumed him.
I'm not surprised, honestly. Hello, Hello, Blade Master. That's one. A lot of orcs going to Malakanth today. Not actually sure if that's how it works or not. Unless these worship Trinimac, in which case I don't really know what would happen to them, because Trinimac became Malakanth, I guess. At least that's what I remember reading. Excuse me. No, I'm the master of all elements. I am the battle lizard. Okay, I'm not a lizard at the moment, but I am still the battle lizard. Place packet in the east tower. Now you face the Lunar Champion. Bring it. There we go. Whoops, those are my soldiers. General. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, there's the staircase. Your Majesty.
Are you ready for glory, Lieutenant? Our greatest hour is at hand. Those green-skinned beasts think they have us defeated. They'll soon realize how incredibly wrong they are. Have the contents of Reesul Jewel's packets been poured into the braziers?
Yes, but nothing happened.
Yet, but it will. We will charge the enemy's ranks and they will see what true determination means. I've sent orders for Captain Tyrone and the Kingsguard to charge the breach in the north wall. Tell the general to prepare his troops as well.
He wants to prepare to charge the orcs' ranks?
Daft lieutenant, or just a coward. Don't make me repeat myself. Tell General Datu to prepare the soldiers to charge against the orcs to the south. I will retrieve my sword from the north tower and join you on the battlefield.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll tell the general. Is that spellcaster up here? Is he a lizard? And what they say, never trust a lizard. Yeah. Oh, wait. I am a lizard. You know, waging a war that costs like your kingdom like tons of people because the High King refused to marry your daughter is kind of petty.
Well, now that the foolish experiment with the braziers has failed, has the king come to see reason? Or does he realize this fight cannot be won?
On the contrary, he plans to charge the orcs' ranks.
Then he has truly gone mad. There's no reason to waste further lives defending this lost cause. The king will just have to be restrained. Have you seen Captain Tyern? She and I should do this together.
The king said he'd already sent orders to Captain Tyron.
Damn it. Knowing her, she'll follow orders without question and get the king's guard killed. I'll have to find Tyern and convince her to stand down. If she refuses, look for that chest of sleep scrolls. Just use one to knock them all out.
Are you going to confront the king?
Yes. It's actually probably best I go alone. At this point, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll give the king one last chance to listen to reason. But if he won't, I'll just have to make him see things my way.
Alright, I'll go deal with the king's guard. I really would rather not fight any more of you because we are going to surrender. So I would rather try to not fight as many as I can. But it looks like you're the... I'm going to have to kill you too. Oh damn, you were tough, my friend. You, however, were not. Captain.
Have you come to join us for the final push, Lieutenant? We're all that's left of the King's Guard, but at least we'll take a few orcs down with us. As soon as we see an opening, we're charging into that breach down there.
The general wants you to delay the charge.
The general has no authority over the King's Guard. I take my orders directly from the King. The King ordered us to charge, and that's what we're going to do.
The King isn't thinking clearly. It's your duty to protect him from himself, not the orcs.
It's true that the King hasn't been acting himself. Is General Datu asking him to rescind the order?
Yes, he thinks that surrendering is a better option.
If the King decides to surrender, he still may have need of us. Very well. I'll delay the charge until we get clarification from the King.
Thank you for understanding, Captain.
Stop acting like a coward, Datu. I'm your king, and I will lead you to victory today.
Your Majesty, you've clearly lost your mind. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice. It is done. No further lives need to be thrown away today.
Oh, shoot. General?
Traitor! But your feeble betrayal won't stop Weasel Jewel's magic. We shall live forever, but not you. I curse you and will scatter your bones. Die, you treacherous dog.
I will take you out myself. Or not. Oh, God. I'm a lizard again.
What happened to you? Looked like you were in a daze for a few moments.
I saw a vision of the past. It was like I was there.
Stupendous. Did you see what happened to King Rancer? Was it the orcs who killed him, or are the rumors true? Was he betrayed and killed by his own soldiers?
King Rancer went mad and General Detsu killed him.
Ah, General Datu. Of course, I should have known. They say his bones were scattered around the ruins. I suppose this was Rancer's twisted idea of vengeance. Tell me then, did you learn how we might remove the undead curse here?
I'm not sure, but we should gather the General's scattered bones.
Then what? Will he rise up and kill the king again? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Take the skull and search the ruins for the rest of the General's bones. If you don't mind, I'll watch from the top of the tower.
Very well. I will go and bring an end to this undead plague. Hold on, I think I may have stopped getting notifications again, so let me go ahead and bring it up. Huh. There's a message that's missing on here. Interesting. Oh, I gotta get the skull. Duh. I'm a skull. Okay, that was a little disappointing. Oi. Look, I feel sorry for you, but I still have to kill you. Stay down. If you know what's good for you.
I am whole again. Meet me where I slayed the Mad King. Perhaps I can finally end this horrid existence.
I hope so.
Shatter your bones this time, that you... Mad King has fallen. Come, talk.
General, you're free.
Over the years, I've questioned many times whether what I did was right. I wanted to save my soldiers' lives. I only helped King Rancer spread his curse. Now, whether right or wrong, I am redeemed. The curse is lifted, the dead can rest.
The undead are gone from the ruins?
Yes, they are at peace. Even King Rancer, I suppose. He was a wise and courageous king at one time, you know. I hope what happened here does not further damage his legacy. That is beyond my control, however. Goodbye, my friend. Thank you.
You are welcome. Farewell, General. The true fate of King Rancer. Alright, now let's go and settle things with Martin. Hey, there's wolves here now. I got rid of the undead just for there to be wolves. If Star was here, she'd be like, let them eat you. I had to replace the this place with something. But they're kind of ridiculously underpowered. Like, yay, no more enemies, I can just walk out, and then suddenly wolves. Like, oh, well, never mind. Anyone still with us in the stream, chat? Talk to the deputy first before we do anything else. Oh, he's out of... No, he's still in the stockades.
Huh. Can you believe that? I heard what Martin said.
Hey, Joe.
He's either completely delusional or incredibly naive. He's been a troublemaker all his life, and he's not getting out of those stocks anytime soon.
So, do you have any evidence against him?
We have enough. We found his boot prints in the mud outside the broken window. He was involved. I'm not sure he was alone, but he was there. In fact, that friend of his, that Olivier, I suspect he may have helped with the robbery.
Is that the friend that he expects to vouch for him?
That's the thing. Olivier said he didn't see Martin at all that night. Some friend, huh? If they weren't such amateurs, though, I don't think the constable would have made the deal with Captain Thayer.
That's pretty fair. Alright, Martin, I got some good news for you.
They are going to release me, aren't they? Is Olivier really not coming forward? He will. I know he will.
I really think you should enlist, Martin.
Why? Oh, Olivier's not going to vouch for me, is he? That backstabbing arsehole. I can't enlist, though. I just can't. I'm just not cut out to be a soldier. And my mother and my sister need me here.
Your father was a hero. You should follow in his footsteps.
You know about my father? I mean, you were there, weren't you? He did die with honor, didn't he? I don't know. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I was born to be a soldier. And I've just been running from my destiny. All right, I'll enlist.
Very well. Good job, sir. I shall inform the captain, Captain Thayer.
You've certainly done your due diligence. I really appreciate the efforts, but I had a feeling it wouldn't work. Some people just have no sense of duty, and I guess Martin falls into that category.
Actually, I convinced Martin to enlist.
You did? Excellent. I don't know what you said to him, but I don't care. It's my duty to get new recruits, and you help me fulfill it. Thank you. I'll have the deputy release him, and we'll get him whipped into shape in no time.
Very well.
You really have the knack for this. While I'm getting Martin released, I wonder, would you be at all open to taking a crack at another one of my stubborn prospects? Her name's Shuga. She's got a mouth on her, but she'd make a good soldier.
Why doesn't Shuga want to enlist?
She wouldn't admit it, but I think she's some kind of bandit, and that's why she doesn't think much of the Shorenhelm Guard. She called me some rather rude names. In fact, I lost my temper, but you have more patience.
You sure you want me to recruit a bandit?
If it was up to me, no. But our numbers are low and we can't be picky. Besides, I'd rather risk the life of a bandit in battle than some poor girl who's never even swung a sword. If you're willing to speak to Shuga, she's over by the ironworks.
I'll talk to Shuga and see how it goes. Started, the bandit. Ooh, I like the name of that quest. It's got a certain ring to it. The bandit. Hey, Shuga. You're already armored up, too.
Damn trash, that's all it is. Let it be known that Jaren's ironworks sells nothing but dung. They call them swords, but you can't get an edge on one of these blades to save your life. Even the Shorenhelm Guard's got better steel than this.
I hear the Shorenhelm Guard has had some of the best weapons in Rivenspire.
No. Another one? What's it take to be a recruit? The inability to understand verbal language? If you want me to write it down for you, I can carve it on your arse. I already told that Sal, Thayer, I'd eat dung before joining the Guard.
What do you have against the Shorenhelm Guard?
Bunch of elf-loving weaklings that run around Rivenspire getting kicked in the arse. People I run with, they eat members of the Shorenhelm Guard for breakfast. You look tougher than your average guard, but my boyfriend would wipe the dirt with you.
I'll take that bet.
You want to bet on how long you'll last, or whether you just turn tail the moment you see him? Nah, this could be fun though. Beat my boyfriend, I'll enlist. If he beats you, well, I'll just take your gear and leave your corpse in the road.
Then we have a deal. Where can I find your boyfriend?
Just take the road south out of town. That's where we do our business. Don't worry about finding Goboled. He'll find you. Oh, and don't expect a formal challenge. Just be ready to fight. I'll be here if you decide you're too much of a coward.
Okay. Osimer actually technically aren't elves anymore. They were elves a long time ago, but they stopped being elves a long time ago. That's why they're called orcs. Instead, they don't really go by Osimer very much anymore because they're not really Mer anymore. Let us do this. I believe it was Malakath who actually changed them into the orcs we know today, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, I kind of killed her boyfriend though, so. Hey, Suga.
How vile! Is that a piece of Govolid's brain on your boot? What are you, some kind of monster? Only joking around, of course. You beat him, huh? I'm impressed.
You're not mad that I killed your boyfriend?
Nah, that's what that bastard deserves for sneaking around behind my back with that little Bosmer wench. I knocked her off myself. Nope, haven't got any hard feelings. In fact, I'd say that was the easiest breakup ever.
Yes, she did. So you'll keep your end of the bargain and enlist in the Stormham Guard?
I suppose so. Govolid's gone, and to be honest, I was pretty sick of sitting around down there by the road and hassling people for a handful of coins. I'll give the guard a try. You can tell Captain Thayer I'll come around soon.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna last in the guard very long, Suga, but...
Oh well, it was worth a try. I knew she was something of a long shot with an attitude like that. I'd probably have been forced to beat her down every other day just to keep her in line. Maybe it's better that she won't enlist.
Actually, I convinced Suga to enlist!
You did? Huh. Be an Argonian's aunt.
Auntie!
Pull that off. You missed your calling, my friend. You should have been a recruiter. You can't seem to fail.
Complete quest.
While we're waiting for Suga to finally get here, what do you say to taking on the most unlikely prospect of the bunch? If you can recruit this young man, I'll eat my dagger. He's... awkward.
What makes this recruit so difficult?
Julien Riziol. That's his name. He seems like a sharp young man and he's had a little training. The problem is that Julien is more interested in chasing girls than glory. Some might even say he's pathetic, but he is a prospect.
I mean, girls like a man in armor. Any ideas on how I should approach him?
I don't know. I tried to tell him that no girl can resist a man with a few scars, but that
Yep.
didn't seem to sway him. Unfortunately, I lost my patience after that, and now he won't even come near me. If anyone can convince him, though, it's you.
I'll talk to Julian. Yes. Auntie. I'll be an Argonian's aunt. Don't say such things to me. I'll take you seriously.
Going around town, cleaning up the mess that beastly soldier woman created by offending everyone. You must have a golden tongue getting folks to enlist after that. You won't persuade me, though. I can't leave town. Not now.
Why can't you leave town?
Because I'm close. I've been courting Gwendolyn for 3 years, and I think I'm finally close to winning her heart. If I leave town now, by the time I get back, she'd probably have married someone else. I couldn't live with that.
What if she promised to marry you?
That would make everything perfect. If I had her love, I could enlist and fight with the strength of 10 soldiers. It's not going to happen, though. It's going to take something special to win her heart. And I haven't a clue as to what that is.
Maybe I could go talk to her and find out. After all, I am the Lizard of Love.
Good luck with that. I've been trying to figure her out for years now. Maybe she just enjoys playing with my emotions. If you can help me win her heart, though, I'll enlist. I'll do anything you want, in fact.
Buddy. I am the Lizard of Love. I have the magic staff. Let me handle this. I can't. I'm just going to town with the lizard puns tonight. Hello, Gwendolyn.
Don't get me wrong. You're very attractive, and I'm sure you're very nice. But I'm not
I'm also a lizard.
I have my hands full already with that pathetic young man you probably saw standing around outside.
You don't like Julian?
It's not that I don't like him. He's brave, kind, and handsome. He's perfectly acceptable. He's just not very exciting. I don't know that I love him. I'm not even sure he loves me. I keep trying to tell him. It's just some childish infatuation.
What would it take for him to win your heart?
I don't know. I want the feeling from the storybooks. I want my skin to flush and my heart to quicken. I want butterflies in my stomach and to be unsure whether to laugh or cry. Julian just makes me bored. Someone in town has to be more romantic.
Don't worry. The Lizard of Love has got this. Julian, my man, where are you? Deputy.
The constable and I are taking bets on how long before Martin annoys an officer and winds up back in the stocks. I really do wish him the best, but my gold's on 2 weeks.
I'll take you on that bet. What can you tell me about Gwendolyn?
Why? Are you looking to court my sister too? Suitors have been lining up for months. Julianne is the worst. I'd be happy to see her wed almost anyone but him. Wait a moment. You're not asking on Julianne's behalf, are you?
Actually, yes, I'm trying to help Julianne. I'm gonna tell the truth in this one, Joe. I'm not gonna lie to him.
Oh. Well, in that case, I know. Tell Julianne to give her some flowers. She loves flowers. If anything will win my sister over, it's a beautiful bouquet of fragrant flowers.
Definitely do not give her flowers. Understood. Thank you, doting big brother. For being so obvious.
Rescue from the Black Forge?
Yes, that was me. Why is everyone talking about me? It's...
That Captain Thayer comes around here again, someone's going to get hurt. Wench called me a coward, as I prefer to work here rather than join the Shornhelm Guard. Sense of duty? That's a pile of guardon.
What can you tell me about Gwendolyn Askeridge?
Not much. She's a pretty girl, but I think it's gone to her head. She does have a heart, though. She's always at the inn whenever there's a minstrel in town. I think she has a taste for poetry.
Poetry. Very nice. Thank you, my friend. Gerald Finstock.
Not now, friend, please. Not now. We have so much work to do, and I'm not sure how we'll get it all done.
What can you tell me about Gwendolyn?
You mean that stuck-up woman who lives across the way? I know she's been turning suitors away for months. I think she's waiting for someone with big coffers. Someone who can buy her fancy jewelry and such. Me? I don't think she's one.
That's fair enough, my friend. I hope you find yourself a nice Nord woman that can help you run your forge. Julian, I have a sufficient lead.
Gwendolyn says I don't really love her. It's just some kind of silly infatuation. I need to make a grand gesture to prove my love to her. Something spectacular to show her how I really feel.
What kind of gesture are you thinking about?
Something romantic. Something unique. I know. A bouquet of rare flowers, though I need help picking them. Or I could serenade her with a poem. Of course, I don't know any poems. Or maybe a beautiful necklace. What do you think?
A poem sounds like a good idea.
I think so too. I noticed her flirting with the minstrel once. She practically swooned whenever he opened his mouth. Anyhow, now we just...
Yep, Joe.
Surely someone around here knows some poetry. Find a good poem, and I'll serenade Gwen with my love.
Yeah, it's kind of scary how like you and I think sometimes, Joe. Because I literally clicked that right before you posted. Morton the Merry.
I would stand here and drink myself to death, but I can't even afford to do that. My mother told me that if I became a poet, I would starve to death. When I wrote a book, I thought I had proven her wrong, but it's come to nothing.
You wrote a book of poetry?
Yes, for whatever that's worth. I haven't had a decent meal in more than a week. Who wants to buy a book of silly love poems while the countryside is ravaged by civil
I'll buy your
war?
poetry book here, my friend.
You will? Really? That's so good of you. A patron of the arts and a poet's savior you are. I can't thank you enough. You just saved my life. And more importantly, you saved my art.
Just try not to get yourself killed. Hey, Mort, what have you got? Oh my god.
The ladies sow the seed. When harvest rolls around, I'm still drinking mead.
Sounds like you know something about poetry.
Are you jesting? I'm an expert. I won last year's poetry joust in Orsinium. I know every poem ever written in all of Orc history. All 12 of them.
12 of them? I need a poem to win a woman's heart.
Oh, again with the jest. best love poem ever. It's all the ladies fall madly in lust. Love. I could recite it for you, but I'll do you one better. I'll write it down. Here.
I'm gonna have to read this poem before I give it. Hold on a second. I'm not just gonna hand this. I can't read it. It rhymes and everything, but the spelling is atrocious. You know what? I think we're gonna go with the other poetry book, Sappy Love Poems. Cause I'll be honest with you, I'm very worried about what's in the orc book. I've heard orc poetry before, Joe. Let's just say orc poetry is extra special. Oh dear. They kind of look like the Harrow Storms are supposed to be coming. Wonder if those were added in recently. Leah, huh? Well, who are you, my friend?
Just resting the legs for a few minutes here and letting my friends graze. No matter how bad things get, I'm always grateful that I have work that I love. It's not everyone who finds their true calling.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a cattle wrangler. I ride around these parts watching people's herds. I've been working for the Edrolls for most of the last few years. I just came up here to track down a few bulls that had managed to wander off.
Do you know anything about poetry?
Oh, of course. I love poems. They're very personal, though. You have to write them from your heart. I have some amazing ones, but I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing them. You should write one yourself. Everyone should.
What kind of work do you do? Oh, I already asked that question. Thank you for my... You know... Oof. Okay, Joe. Do we give him the book of poems or we tell him to write his own poem? Because that was actually really good advice from the cattle wrangler. Gonna give the Joe a moment to respond to that one. Write his own. Okay, let's try it. Julian, or Julene.
About this poetry idea, the more I like it. It's the perfect way to show Gwendolyn both the strength of my mind and the depth of my passion. I think I'll call her outside and serenade her in front of the whole town.
Do you have a poem in mind?
Well, no, I was planning how I was going to do it, not what I was going to say. I thought you were handling that part. Did you find anyone in town who knows anything about poetry?
I think you should compose your own poem from your heart.
Really? Write it myself? I never thought of that. I'm much better when I'm spontaneous. I'll just make something up as I go along. Yes. I'll just let it come from my heart and pour straight out of my mouth. Follow me.
I get the feeling this is end badly. Let's go. Demonic chicken, do you have bets on whether she's going to slap him or kick him in the crotch? Crotch, huh? You are a wicked little chicken.
Come forth and hear my words of love.
This should be interesting.
He wrote them all, though.
And I wonder, did you forget to brush your hair?
Oh, God.
How could you embarrass me like this?
Yep, the chicken was right.
Go away and never come back.
I guess maybe I should have planned that better. Oh, what have I done? I've ruined my whole life in 2 sentences!
You were right, chicken. I was sure he was gonna get kicked in the crotch for that one.
After all the years I've spent courting her, just a handful of words and she casts me aside. How could she be so heartless?
Maybe you're better off without her.
No. I'll never find another woman like Gwendolyn. I'll never love again. My life will just be empty and sad. Honestly, I don't know if I can go on. I can feel my heart breaking apart inside my chest. It hurts so bad.
I'll be honest with you, Joe. I did the book of poetry and it pretty much ended the same way the last time. Then you might as well enlist in the guard.
I guess. It sounds mad, but you're right. I really do want to die now, and it might as well be for a good cause. Tell Captain Thayer I'll be along soon.
Well, one good thing, he's not going to be boring anymore and he's in the guard, so that might end up getting a connection. And the lizard will love away. And the lizard will love away.
Don't feel bad. I knew Julien was a hopeless case. A man who's sick in love is a sad man indeed. I feel sorry for him, really. Enlisting would have probably helped set him straight.
You might want to put some butter on that dagger. Actually, Julian's decided to enlist.
I can't believe it. I said I was going to eat my dagger, didn't I? I hope you'll let me off on that one.
Ah, fine, Auntie, it's fine.
Here, I couldn't manage to get a single recruit, and you come behind me and get 3.
Are there any other prospects?
None that are worth our time, and I'll have my hands full whipping these 3 into shape anyhow. The General's jaw's going to hit the dirt when I march them in. I'll tell him I had help, of course. I don't want him assigning me this duty again.
I understand.
All right, recruits, fall in. I want to see the prettiest march to Shornhelm in history.
Well, I'm on my way to Shornhelm too, so because we're done here, guys. Did we do a good deed? I don't know. Will they survive the fights? And I'm pretty sure this lightning was not here before. I think this has something to do with the new Harrow storms. I'll look it up later. I think this was added in for the coming Greymoor update. But then again, that's the mountain. It could be supposed to be there. I'm not sure. I don't remember that red lightning in the sky. Oh, through the town of Shornhelm came a lizard one fine day. Unknown to many folks around him, didn't have too much to say. Oh, he came to take back a vampire alive or maybe dead, and they said they didn't matter, and he was after a vampire. After a vampire. Now, it wasn't long before the story was relayed to the vampire that a lizard battle mage had come into the town. I'm sorry, the battle lizard.
All right, the Countess has given us our orders. Let's head west and see if there's any truth to those disturbing rumors.
Farewell, soldiers. Good luck. I prefer Julian's phone. Oh no, that red lightning is supposed to be there. Okay. I thought that was I thought that was standing up for the Harrow storms.
You sent the guard west to chase a rumor? We need those troops to protect Shornhelm.
Only some of them, Baron. My father would have done the same. Captain Genevieve will discover the truth and report back.
Countess, Baron, please. We must remain focused. As long as Montclair controls the upper city, the whole region remains at risk.
How can we trust you, Count Ravenwatch? Your friendship with Montclair is well known. What did you offer those captains to betray us?
I care for the Count even less than you, Baron, but he hasn't done anything to warrant such accusations. Yet.
We must end this debate and take action. Make an example of the two traitors and retake the upper city. How can the two of you not see that?
I do not disagree, Baron, but we need to proceed with caution. There is more to this situation than meets the eye. I know I make you both nervous. Perhaps we should continue this after our blood has cooled.
I may point out his name is Ravenwatch.
We have a visitor. Come forward, friend, and state your business.
Yes, I am the mighty battle lizard, master of all 3 elements. How can I be of assistance to you today?
I returned to Shornhelm after my father's death to find a city divided and our land in peril. Baron Dorel means well, but he'd rather rush forward than take a moment to examine the path ahead. But what brings you to Rivenspire, friend?
I'm here to help.
Of course. The light provides as always. Baron Montclair is changed. We need to find out what has driven him to this perilous course of action. A letter? A journal? We need something to give us more insight into why he has betrayed us.
Beryl Doral mentioned something about traitors.
2 Shornhelm Guard officers. They defected to Montclair's side and helped him take over the upper city. Look for Orlazog Grayarzul and Jubert Gain. Perhaps you can deal with these traitors and discover Montclair's motivations. Baron Doral can tell you more.
Was Montclair always this ambitious?
Ambitious?
Montclair, sorry.
I suppose he was no more or less so than any house noble. My father never liked the man, though. But to change so drastically, to put innocent people in harm's way, I pray for the wisdom to understand our foe.
Do you think Montclair seriously wants to start a war?
I suppose he hopes we will surrender and agree to his terms, but that's not going to happen. Neither House Tamrith nor House Dorel will give in to such outrageous demands. And I know the High King won't allow such treachery to go unpunished.
Do you and Baron Doral argue a lot?
The Baron sees me as a child, and I find him to be a pompous ass. Light, grant me patience. I know that he wants to appear strong, in control, but we need to peer into the shadows and determine what has led to Montclair's bold actions.
Let's see. Who is Vinidis Ravenwatch?
House Ravenwatch is an old Rivenspire family. As for Brandis, I do not like him. Be that as it may, and despite his long friendship with Montclair, the Count seems genuine in his willingness to help. He cares deeply about our people.
Very well, thank you. I will begin immediately. Attention, those who serve Montclair. This is a declaration of war. I'm taking back the city. Kick down the doors. Okay, open the doors. Okay, I have to come back in here later, that's right. Don't remember why that symbol is there, if I can't get in right now. Montclair Manor. Greetings and salutations. Thank you for choosing to tell me I help you. Don't literally stand in fire, you idiot. Cause I'm the lizard of love and I've got the magic staff. Reply from, oh no, Renzel Jewel. This is the guy who turned the king into an undead. Marin Montclair, I'm sorry you couldn't stay to see the end of this, but Shorehelm will soon be ours. I'm following your orders to the letter. The upper city is under our control. The Shorehelm guard is scattered, and soon the portal will be ready. We will be able to ferry more Montclair troops in under their very noses. I continue to use our blessed gift, turning more and more people into vampires. But as you no doubt observed, the process is often extremely accelerated. For every vampire I create to join our forces, I wind up with a dozen or more mindless blood fiends. Not that these don't also serve a purpose, but even so. Have you considered my request? I know that my work, my side project as you call it, will benefit you. Imagine your glorious army bolstered by unstoppable creatures of necromantic design. I have already had some success and know I am on the right path. And after we take control of Rivenspire, we can turn our attention to the south. We can succeed where Rancer failed. I just need more time and more resources. Do General Renzel Jewel. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm fairly certain that he's in cahoots with the Worm Cult. This has got their MO written all over it. Somebody's chasing me. Yeah, how did that dodge roll work for you? So you were a sorcerer. You're unreasonably tall. Okay, so the only place left is back over there, but I didn't see that guy there when I was there before. Yeah. Yeah. So apparently they're using some kind of half-baked means of making vampires, but the accelerated nature of the means is turning them into mindless blood fiends, or at least a dozen or so compared to making one true vampire. Oh hey, my fellow lizard. It's good to see you. Oh, I walked right by this. I'm looking for the bathroom. Well, apparently they didn't believe that. I didn't kill him. Oh gosh, dang it. You again, Squirto? Really?
If you unlock this cage, I'll be your best friend for life.
Didn't we already do that when I helped you save those Khajiit and elsewhere? This is another person I'm meeting out of chronological order. What are you doing inside that cage?
I needed some quiet time. What do you think I'm doing in here? What got myself captured? One of the Shornhound Guard. Let me out of this cell, and I can help you.
Why should I trust you? No, I know why I should trust you, Squirto. I'm sorry, but I have to talk like this. I know who you are.
Good question. You shouldn't. But that doesn't mean we're not on the same side. I bet they sent you to find information about Montclair. Open the cell and I'll tell you what I know.
I'll open the cell.
I hate being caged. Makes me all itchy. Anyway, Orlozog shoved a letter in that chest over there. It explains a lot.
Okay, Squirto.
Appreciate the help. You're all right in my book. Now I need to report back to Baron Dorel.
Alright, see you, Squirto. I guess I'm following you, actually. I forgot Squirto was in this quest. Yeah. Who knew so many Fighter Guild members are in the Daggerfall Covenant questline? Okay, who did I aggro? Baron.
What news do you bring from the other city? Have the traitors been dealt with?
The traitors have been dealt with, but Montclair is gone. He left General Renzel Jewel in charge.
Damn. Montclair's Argonian is as crazy as
Oh.
an outhouse skeeter.
He's a lizard. I thought so.
Soldiers kidnapped a few nobles, grabbed them in broad daylight. Probably hopes to use them as insurance against us. You must realize that I never negotiate with terrorists.
Good policy, my man. I found a letter. Renzel Jewel plans to bring reinforcements in through the fevered mules.
Then we have to act fast. Go to the Muse
Or
and
fevered
Lady
mules.
Aurine Tamrith, Nethan Albagama, and Sir Estienne Gillen. If you can take out Rizal Jewel along the way, all the better. In the meantime, we'll mobilize the Shornhelm Guard and retake the upper city.
I'll head to the fevered mules and free the hostages.
This Rizal Jewel seized nobles. Such brazen acts must not be tolerated, Baron.
Indeed. It's time to act, Countess. No more talk. No more debate.
How can we walk in the light if we leave innocent townsfolk to languish? Wait, are you agreeing with me?
Don't look so shocked, Eselde. It was bound to happen eventually. Our friend will go to the Muse to free the hostages and stop the reinforcements while we assault the upper city.
Huge,
A two-pronged approach.
Well, all right then. Baron, if you would, give the command and rally the Shornhelm Guard.
It will be my pleasure. It's time to show those Montclair cowards what it means to betray the people of Rivenspire.
Give them hell, Baron.
One moment, friend. I may know something about the fevered Muse.
Of course.
The fevered Muse? I haven't thought about that place since I was a child.
What can you tell me about the fevered muse?
It's a ravine beyond the upper city. It's been sealed off for years. They used to send the ill and infirm there. Those afflicted with the plague, Khajiit fever, Argonian leprosy, things like that. But that was a long time ago.
Persuade, can you tell me any details that might help me?
It's a dank old place. I remember now. The sewers. You can sneak through the old sewer tunnel. It leads to right near the entrance of the fevered Muse.
Any idea what I might find in there?
The ravine is riddled with small caves, as I recall. There's an even older section, an ancient ruin. If this Argonian is using a portal to bring reinforcements into the city, I suspect those ruins would make a proper staging ground.
Understood. I'm on my way. Why is it they always send the lizard to the sewers? Why is everyone racist against lizards? Knock, knock. Fever Muse. During the Thrusian plague of the First Era 2260, to avoid infection, the nobles and merchant class of Shornhelm quarantined themselves in these caves for over 5 months. They finally emerged to find Rivenspire virtually depopulated. Oh god. They left all the people to die and trapped themselves within this cave. No wonder everyone died. Basically, the fever ran out of people to kill.
You don't have to deal with this on your own.
Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. I am, in fact, a lizard. Come, Montclair soldiers. Come meet your death at the hands of my staff. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are free, my friend.
Did I mention that? Baron Montclair and his Argonian general, Rizal Jewel, attacked the nobles of Shornhelm. This is an outrage.
Yes, in fact, it is an outrage. Thank you, my friend. I'll free the other captives.
That horrible Argonian, Rizal Jewel, said he would turn me into a powerful powerful creature. Why would I want that? Sweet freedom. Thank you so much for coming to my rescue.
Of course, my friend. I believe I have to go up this way to get to the last one. Okay. Nope, can't go that way. There must be another way around to that person. Lady Alreen Tamrith. It says she's down there, but I don't see how to get down there. Oh, I found it. Never mind.
I prayed that I wouldn't be left to that lizard. They poked and prodded me. I'm of House Tamrith. How dare they?
I'm surprised Baron Dorel didn't accompany you here. He's never been one to shy away from getting his hands bloody in defense of house and country.
Why are you so anxious to help resolve the situation in Shornhelm?
Shornhelm's stability affects all of Rivenspire. If Montclair and his allies take over the city, I fear all of Rivenspire would soon fall. And then they would look beyond our borders. He's always fancied himself the true heir to Rance's throne.
That doesn't explain everything.
I usually leave politics to the other nobles. I prefer to deal quietly with more unusual problems. As for the why of things, call it an obligation. But now is not the time to discuss the past.
That is fair, my friend.
I suspect that Razal Jul is behind that stone door.
Yes.
Along with his portal. We need to stop him from bringing through more reinforcements.
Oh, believe me, I intend to. I'm gonna send him to the history I'm gonna send him back to the Hiss the hard way. Razal. No, get back here. You traitor to Argonian kind. Damn him. Next time we meet, I will kill you myself. Oh, I need to talk to him. Okay.
I can feel the magic. There's a portal close by. We need to close it before we're overrun by more Montclair soldiers.
You need to close the portal.
I should be able to close the portal. It won't take me more than a few seconds. There! That should keep them out. Shornhelm will be safe now. I shall begin my research at once. Try to determine where Razal Jul has gone. In the meantime, you should seek out the High King. With the portal closed, we've stopped Razal Jul from sneaking more Montclair troops into the city. It's frustrating, though, that Razal Jul slipped away.
Any idea where Razal Jul would... Any idea where Razal Jul disappeared to?
No, and that's what worries me. He must be tracked down and dealt with swiftly. Thanks to your efforts, though, Montclair's plan to take control of Shornhelm has been stopped. You should inform High King Emmerich and the other nobles.
Is the High King in Shornhelm?
According to my sources, he was close before I entered the news. I have no doubt that the Shornhelm Guard has reclaimed the upper city. I assume Dorel, Tamrith, and the High King are even now in Shornhelm Castle. Give Emmerich my regards.
Emmerich doesn't like me that much because I'm a Ebonheart Pact soldier. We'll see how that conversation goes. Oh, I love the Rivenspire questline. It's probably one of my favorite quest lines in the base game of DLC. Or of not DLC, of ESO. In fact, some of the armor that Reewish used to use back in the old days was made here in Rivenspire at the at one of the Iliad ruins crafting stations. Ooh, Scrudo.
I was just about to go in after you. Thought maybe you were stuck in a cage or something.
The upper city has been retaken.
Bunch of whiners. Montclair's troops. The moment we really pushed back, they broke off and demanded we accept their surrender. Dorel wants to execute the lot of them, but the Countess wants to consult with the High King. Too soft-hearted she is.
What are you looking? Why are you looking for me?
I wanted to let you know that High King Emmerich has arrived. He's in Shornhelm Castle with the Baron and the Countess. Me? I think I might leave when this is all over. Join the Fighters Guild. See the world. I certainly could use the change.
Yeah, you will join the Fighters Guild and you'll end up in Cold Harbor, and then I'll free you from a prison, and then I'll find you naked on the road. I'm never gonna let him live that one down. The Lion Guard is here. Oof. Hi, Emmerich. You remember me, surely.
Here we have the savior of Shornhelm, I presume. You should know that Baron Dorel and Countess Tamrith have been quite generous in their praise of you. I trust you were able to close this portal Montclair was using to bring in reinforcements?
Yes, Virendis Ravenwatch was with me and he closed the portal.
I'm not surprised. Verandis and I go back many years. He has a habit of making people nervous, but I've been trying to reassure Baron Dorel and Countess Tamrith he is loyal to the people of Riversmith. Did you also defeat this Rizal Jewel?
No, Rizal Jewel escaped.
Then I suppose we'll have to track him down, he and Montclair both. I fear Montclair's ambitions may be far greater than simply conquering all of Rivenspire. It's better we stop him now.
I'll help you however I can, Your Majesty.
Thanks to you, we have an excellent start here in Shornhelm, and I will devote my resources to fortifying the city as quickly as possible. We're secure here now, and we have to ensure it remains that way.
Understood.
Shornhelm may be secure, but reports from other parts of the kingdom suggest Montclair is stirring trouble everywhere. Countess Tamrith and Baron Dorel will each take a detachment of the Shornhelm Guard and go investigate these reports.
What can I do to help?
As you might have guessed, I'm thinking you are best suited for tracking down Rizal Jewel and making sure he doesn't go opening any more portals into Shornhelm. Did Verandis perhaps mention any suspicions of where this rat may have scurried off to?
He said he was going to investigate the matter himself.
Then I suggest you join him. Knowing Verandis, he's returned to Ravenwatch Castle to study whatever evidence he may have found. You'll find it west of the city near the town of Crestshade. I'm counting on the two of you to stop Rizal Jewel, and soon.
I'll go to Ravenwatch Castle right away.
I should warn you, Ravenwatch Castle is as strange as the man who owns it.
His family is very old and they have strange traditions. Don't worry, though. I have no doubt about the fact that he's on our side. You may rely on anything he says.
Can I ask you a few questions before I leave?
Of course, I'm a veritable treasure trove of useless information, and I love to share.
How do you know Venedus?
I've known Count Ravenwatch since I was a boy. My father even sent me to study with him for a time. House Ravenwatch is one of the oldest noble houses of Rivenspire. Quite a legacy, and Verandis carries it well.
There must be more to it than that.
Well, if you must know, he's part of the reason I'm wearing this crown. When I first proposed to form the Covenant, many people opposed me. Verandis, however, without any urging, supported my plans and helped sway opinions in my favor.
Why would he do that?
I think he did it because he was tired of bloodshed, and he knew he could trust me to always work toward peace. If I can end this conflict and restore it here, I will consider my debt to Verandis paid in full.
How long will you remain in Shornhelm?
As long as it takes. I knew that having the noble houses share the throne wouldn't last. I should have chosen one of them to rule years ago. To be honest, I feel I'm partly to blame for all of this. And it's my duty to be here and see it resolved.
Why didn't you bring an army?
The last time I brought an army to Rivenspire, it was to put an end to Rancer's war. That isn't a memory I want to reawaken in this region. Besides, it would be better for all concerned if Rivenspire resolves its own problems.
Has there been any word from the West?
Rumors and wild tales, for the most part. We did receive a dispatch from a Captain Janavy. Apparently something occurred in the town of Crestshade. Something devastating enough to require the captain to set up a camp for refugees.
What can you tell me about Crestshade?
Very little. It's a small town at the foot of the Western Mountains. Since you're heading in that direction to see Verandis, perhaps you can look in on Crestshade. I'd be grateful if you can determine what actually happened down there.
You can trust me, Emmerich. We may be enemies in the Alliance War, but that does not mean I will not help your kingdom. I have no problem against the people of your kingdom, only against, well, actually I don't really have a problem with you either. Really, truthfully, my character really wouldn't hate anyone because he knows that the Worm Cult is the one that is instigating the war. Okay, there's Crestshade. Excuse me. I finished Trader's Tour. So yeah, we're going over to Crestshade next. So what do you think of the story so far, Joe? Do you get the that Ravenwatch is a obvious reference to Ravenloft?
Someone told me that the Library of Dusk is a trap for smart people. I guess we'll see.
I mean, they didn't hide it very well. It's kind of obviously blatant. Yeah, the odds of there actually being anyone fighting the boss is pretty low. Looks like I just missed a fighting the boss, though. The Shadow Stone. Ooh, interesting. But we're not here for the Shadow Stone. We're here for... Crestshade. Always forget how to get to Crestshade. Well, I just said we're not here for it, and I still ride right past it. Ooh.
I need to know. There was trouble there. I need to get to Shornhelm.
Are you okay, soldier?
And a few broken ribs won't stop me from getting my report to Shornhelm. I've got to let my superiors in House Tamworth know what happened at Crestshade.
What happened at Crestshade? Or what's Crestshade?
Crestshades a small mountain town. Captain Janavy heard some alarming rumors and sent us to investigate. Turns out a mad Argonian came out of Doomcrag and unleashed a blood curse on the town.
What can I do to help?
We sent refugees from the town south to meet Captain Janavy at Camp Tamworth, but the mayor of Crestshade refused to leave. Said she had to save her people. She begged us to warn Shornhelm. If If she's still alive, she could use some help.
I'll do what I can.
I'll feel better knowing I didn't leave the mayor of Crestshade completely on her own. Remember, head into town and look for the mayor's house.
Anything else you can tell me about Crestshade?
I think Crestshade is doomed. Some of the refugees kept going on and on about a flesh-eating abomination. I'm not easily frightened, but whatever is loose in Crestshade, it made my skin crawl.
You mentioned an Argonian?
Yes. Calls himself Rezel Jewel. A real charmer, that one. He sent rocks tumbling down the mountain to seal the pass to Doomcrag, managing to destroy half of Crestshade in the process. Then he unleashed a blood curse on the town. He's insane.
Did you see this abomination?
Me? No, not personally. But I heard stories. It's some sort of freakish creature, cobbled together from living bodies and feasting on the blood of the townsfolk. At least that's the way I heard it described.
Probably blood
Be
fiends.
careful in there. I need to get to Shornhelm and give my report.
Go ahead, I'm not going to stop you. But I am going to kill some abominations. Oh, that was cool. Okay, that was cool. Blood fiends, I was correct. Come on. Go in peace to your afterlives. Be plagued by undeath no more. I'm getting lots of Fighters Guild experience from this. How is the old Fighters Guild level doing these days? I have 13 skill points? Holy kittens. I'm at Fighters Guild 7. Good gravy. Oh, the mayor's dead. Oh no.
Be gone, accursed thing!
Please, whoever you are, help us. Help the spirits of Crestshade. They tore our spirits from our living flesh.
What happened to this place?
Rizal Jul unleashed a blood curse upon the town. Turned some townsfolk into ravenous blood fiends. But that wasn't enough for him. He used magic and our living flesh to create an abomination. A part of me still lives within the creature.
How can I help you?
You must slay this abomination. As long as it lives, our spirits are trapped in this town. They keep the creature in the chapel crypt. I think they're feeding it, making it stronger. Soon, I fear, they will set it loose upon all of Rivenspire.
I'll help you.
Find the spirits of Tharlas and John. We can use our connection to the creature to lure it from the chapel crypt so you can kill it. We'll also need personal items to focus our energy through. My badge of office should work nicely.
Where can I find your badge of office?
It should be in the tower where I worked. We made our stand in that tower, but we were overrun. I can still hear Riza Jul laughing as they drag me away. That lizard's laugh haunts me.
Don't worry, I'm going to personally see to him. Why did Rinzel Jul attack Crestshade?
I don't know. Days before, tremors shook the town, and then it was as though half the mountain fell upon us. When the dust cleared, we were set upon by vampires and that damn blood curse. I was able to get some people away, praise Arcane.
Do you think there are other survivors?
Sadly, no. Those of us stuck in this half-life, tied to the abomination, can sense each other. But the rest of the town was turned into those poor feral beasts. The ones who escaped or found true death. Those are the lucky ones.
Why are some spirits like you more aware and able to speak?
Perhaps it is simply our ties to this town. Or perhaps in our last hours, we found the strength to resist Rizal Jul and his minions.
Where would I find other strong spirits?
Scholar John's spirit may still be near his home, where he taught our children with patience and humor. Mage Tharlas' spirit may be at the inn. Bless her heart. She held off a horde of vampires to give a few people time to flee.
She sounds like a real hero, my friend. Excuse me. Blood fiends. The shameful part is that once they become a blood fiend, there's no saving them. They're basically zombies because their minds are gone. And it really hurts me because there are good vampires in Skyrim. You meet good vampires in The Elder Scrolls Online. And just these guys don't even get a chance. They just become mindless feeding machines.
I don't know who I really am anymore. Part of me is still alive in agony. Part of that, abomination. If Rizzle Jewel were in front of me right now, I swear my hate alone would tear that lizard to shreds.
Mayor Ginty asked me to help you find a personal item.
Of course. She's smart, our mayor. She knows we can focus our energy through personal items. Look for my staff at the small bridge nearby. We mounted a defense there. Bought the mayor's husband the time he needed to get the refugees away.
Tell me about your staff.
Receiving that staff was the greatest moment of my life. I'm a Red Guard. Magic doesn't come easily to my people, but I was drawn to it. I left Alakir and studied for years to earn that staff. I can focus all that I am and all that I was through it.
I will bring it to you. Gotcha. I'm on it. Let's go get the items. See, do I need to go down for... Yeah, I need to go down for all three of them, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I have to go up for the one in the tower. Woohoo. Another lore book. We're kind of on fire. That's like the third lore book we found in this area. I'm looking for... Oh, there's the skull. Sweet.
That's old Death and Halday's skull. As fine a man as ever lived. But he's no scholar.
Nope, that wasn't his skull. Yeah, I mean, if I really wanted to, Reewish could become a vampire, but I have no real interest in that. It doesn't really fit his character in my mind. I'm thinking about making a vampire character, though. Like, gothing them up, putting them in the... Mayor, hi. Greetings and salutations, and thanks for choosing Doom. Can't wait to send that lizard all the way to the... Ooh, that's an emblem of Stendar.
Arcade, forgive me. When I realized what they were doing to us, I tried to throw myself. From such desperation, I found the anger and strength to resist this torment. We must slay the flesh abomination. We can do this together.
Yes. Demonic chicken? Do you think it's possible? Yes, good demonic chicken. I say it's not really in his character, and then I kind of remember I am in the company of a demonic chicken. I do kind of wonder what happens if you do this quest line as a vampire. Do you have a unique dialogue?
every iota of our strength into those items. Take them to the crypts beneath the ruined chapel.
Thank you. I just gotta get the staff. You're not the only one who can do that cool flashing thing. You know, every now and then you come across a really pretty model that was turned into a blood fiend, and it's really sad to have to kill them, because it's obvious that, you know, a lot of the generator did a really good job making the character, because these are all randomly procedurally generated from the Breton options. So you can make your character look like any of these blood fiends. Are you the troll that guards this bridge? Ooh, that was weird.
I held back fiends and vampires here to buy time for our people to escape. Fear and anger made me strong. We will finish this. We must!
I will send every last drop of anger, hope, and desire I possess through that staff.
That will draw out the abomination. I will not fail you.
I will not fail Crestshade.
I appreciate you not. And I shall absorb the Sky Shard. Which has nothing to do with slaying the abomination, but it's something that must be done regardless. You know what I must do, right, Joe? For this battle? With an abomination? The Mask of Alkosh. And yes, I did dye it up. Shows I mean business. Ooh, I could actually hotkey the Mask of Alkosh so I can... Ooh, that's actually a good idea. I'm going to do that. I'll do that later. I'll hotkey the Mask of Alkosh. Blood Fiends. It is my pleasure to send you to...
Hear me? What's happening? My blood boils, yet I feel no pain. Somebody, help me.
Together, my friends. Focus your energy. It's working. I can feel things. Come on. Get ready.
It's a flesh golem.
Praise the Eight in all their glory. You did it. Every blow as if you were hitting me. The creature's death has put an end to the pain. Praise the Eight that our tormented flesh has been put to rest.
Are your spirits free now?
Yes, I do believe we can pass on. Yet I must ask you to perform one more favor, if you would. The These items still radiate with power from this odd ritual. Would you bury them for us? Then our spirits can truly be free.
I'll bury your personal items.
I am most grateful for this kindness. Take the items to the far end of the graveyard. There you should be able to find a suitable space to bury our effects in hollowed ground. I will meet you there.
Of course, Mayor. The staff. The skull. The badge of office. Hello, welcome to the stream. Kind of at the tail end of it. We're not got long left to go. There's still one more thing I want to do tonight, and I'm going to call it quits for this session. We did quite a lot tonight. You know, we did here, and we did here, and over here, and here, and here. Man, we got quite a bit of the map done tonight. They're all going to share a grave?
We did well, stranger. I am thankful that the threat posed by that creature ended here.
I think we're done here. I'm eager to see what waits beyond this mortal life. Farewell. Your kindness will be remembered.
Farewell, friends.
We saved some of the townsfolk and the abomination was destroyed. I am at peace with what we were able to accomplish here. Thank you.
I grieve for those we lost, but I'm happy we were able to foil Rizal Jul's plan. I feel a measure of peace. I did as much as I could to help my town and the people of Rivenspire. Rizal Jul was empowering that abomination, making it stronger. We would not have been able to stop it without your help. I am grateful.
I hope you can rest easy now.
We were in pain. Your kindness saved us from a tormented existence. I sent my husband to Camp Tamrith. If you happen to meet him, tell him what happened here. Tell him not to return. Let Crestshade be forgotten.
Very well. The blood-cursed town. Oh, my fellow lizard, you have made a terrible mistake. I'm going to go to the place. I think we have to come here for a quest later. Hey, Captain. Captain's orders. Oh, the captain is the sister of...
I take it you aren't one of the refugees.
I am not. Oh, I remember you now. Okay, I do remember you now. Yeah, we'll definitely be back here for a future quest. I think I've lost my audience.
I don't think I'll be safe anywhere after this.
Someone just destroyed a dull moon. Ah, there it is. There's a quest.
What is it?
Hold on, where's her husband? It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Wait, yes it is.
Did you pass through Crestshade by any chance? Do you know what's happening there? My wife, the mayor of Crestshade, made me lead this group away when the fiends attacked. I keep hoping she'll walk into camp any moment now.
I'm afraid I have some sad news.
No, please, no. I knew I shouldn't have let her talk me into leaving. But she was the mayor of Crestshade. She said she needed to stay behind. Please, tell me what happened to her. I must know.
She helped others to the very end. Her spirit is at rest.
Oh, my dear, dear one. She so loved helping people. She cared about Crestshade with all her heart. Thank you for bringing me this news.
I'm sorry that I had to be the one to bear it. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this quest. I don't know if we'll do it tonight, or I'll just go ahead and head to Ravenloft, or to Ravenwatch.
Where are they? Damn them. Can I ask your help? My husband and our dog are missing. I can see the red eyes of the undead from here. I'm worried. We're both capable with a blade, but he's no match for the undead.
How did you become separated?
We were at Crestshade. Ignobert and Xandir were trying to get some merchants to safety when a swarm came down the street. We planned to meet up at the tower in the distance, but the undead... there are too many of them.
Are you sure your husband's there?
He's there, or he's dead. If you'd be willing to take on the vampires, take my dog whistle. Xandir's been trained to come straight to anyone that blows it. He's a smart dog. Smarter than my husband sometimes. Xandir will find him for you.
I'll do what I can.
Find that man of mine, will you? Next time he wanders off with the pup, he's going to have to get Xandir to drag him back.
You and your husband are guards then?
We're more like freelancers. You can go far in the world with a strong sword arm and a little courage. My mother wanted me to be a seamstress, and Ignobert's family were cloth dealers. Turns out we both hate making clothes. We're quite the match.
Alright, let's head out. You know, I may as well save the guy and his dog. I mean, I can't leave a dog out in the middle of the enemy's territory. That would be wrong. Probably wondering what about the man. I'm like, the man. Wait, talk to the dog? You look a lot like Barbarous. Xandir bounces back and forth and does a little spin. He looks like he wants you to follow. Oh no, is little Timmy caught in the whale? God damn it, little Timmy. You lead me right into wolf-infested territory, you goofy dog. Oh no.
Xandir. Thank the divines for you, pup. And you as well, stranger. We come and find you. He's such a good boy.
Your wife sent me. She was worried about you.
My Natalie. Worried about me. I'll make sure to tell her about that when I get back. If you help me up, Xandir can lead me back home. Divines watch over you, traveler.
Of course. We did a good thing here. Silverhoof Vale. I don't remember what that is. Meanwhile, Ravenwatch is sitting there like, where is he? I was like, I may or may not be distracted doing other things.
Those bumbling oh, hello there. Sorry I didn't see you coming. I'm keeping my eye out for harpies and a pair of puny Breton brothers.
Breton brothers?
Yeah, the Rebley brothers. The three of us were hired by the village here to drive off the harpies infesting the cliffs. Those geniuses are supposed to be setting up harpy traps. I'm here to protect the encampment while they work.
So what's the problem?
They've been out there for hours. I don't know what's taking them so long. Could you look for them? I'd go myself, but I've got to keep watch over the village. I'd be very grateful, and so would my gold pouch.
I'll find the Rimley brothers.
Once you find them, get them back here right away. We've got to let the Elder know how we're doing. She's been waiting on our progress report, and between you and me, I think she's getting a little impatient.
Can we talk a moment?
My pleasure. I can talk to you and watch for harpies at the same time. We're really proving ourselves here, I think. Proving our worth as sellswords. Or we would be if those two morons weren't ruining everything.
What is this place?
A little village of horse nomads. The place is called Silverhoof Vale. Their elder tried to tell me all about her love for the herd mother, and yeah, my eyes just kind of glazed over when she got to the part about talking horses.
Why did you take this contract?
The Fighters Guild is so we have a chance to make a name for ourselves. Critters like these harpies are still causing trouble. That's where we come in.
Sounds like you made a lot of gold.
Well, we're still working out the particulars, mind you. If you join the Fighters Guild, you get all that armor and weapons and training. We just have the Remley brothers and my bad attitude to rely on.
Gotcha. Well, I am a member of the Fighters Guild, so don't worry, I am an expert. I am the Battle Lizard. And the Harpy's like, oh, the Battle Lizard, oh no. No, they're not going to fear the Battle Lizard. Which is their mistake. Not fearing the Battle Lizard means death. Oh, man, this place is huge. Horses everywhere. Tell me, what would the Battle Lizard do if he were here right now? He'd take his staff and blast the Nope, wrong staff. Oh dear, my Witch Mother's Potent Brew wore off. There we go, that takes care of that problem.
Hey, you! Help! Come on.
Oh, what did you do?
I've been stuck for hours.
How'd you get caught by one of your own traps?
By accident, of course. These things are delicate, tricky. One false move and snap, I'm caught. Now my arm's asleep and my back is killing me. Can we get on with the rescue?
Try to hold still.
Does it look like I have a choice? Make it quick already. Those harpies are looking at me like I'm a 3-course meal.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
How did you end up in that trap?
Armel and I were trapping the whole gully. These things are designed to go with our scent lures. But as I said, they're very finicky to set up. Armel's a moron. His design's clearly faulty. If you hadn't shown up...
Scent lures?
Right. We put down these scent barrels. They draw the harpies in and they get caught in the traps. Simple, or so we say. I've already wasted too much time out here. I need to report in to Bumbar. Hey, would you be willing to help me out?
What do you need me to do?
Place the rest of my traps. You'll know where to put them. Armel went ahead of me to place the scent barrels, just like the one here. Put the traps with the barrels, and keep watch for my brother. And be careful. I don't want you ending up like me.
Do you and your brothers usually set traps?
You betcha. We're not strong fighters, but we're usually pretty clever. Armel's actually a pretty smart guy most of the time. The scent trap idea. If it hadn't been for the rigging on this one, it probably would have worked. Probably.
Yeah. You guys don't seem like the most competent of trap makers. The first rule of making traps is don't get caught in your own traps, dummy. The second rule of making traps is read the first rule. Okay, I'm standing in the trap. You know, I think he can wait. Should be found.
Ow! Bird's trying to kill me!
Maybe it's because you got covered in the scent that you were trying to trap them with?
Dinner. Thanks. I'll see you back at the village.
Okay, gotta set these other traps. Really, show us your noobs. Yeah, let's think about the vampire character I want to make and play. One major problem is I'm not going to know how they'll look as a vampire until I actually make them a vampire. So I don't know I don't know. I may have to pay to remake them if it doesn't look right after I make them a vampire. Because once they're a vampire, their appearance changes. They get a pale complexion and they get the red eyes and everything. I just don't know how that's going to look until I actually turn them into a vampire, and you can't do that during character creation. It will be interesting to what kind of unique dialogue there is in Greymoor if you're playing as a vampire. But I have no intention of making Reewish a vampire. I'm not going to do it. He's my lizardy boy, and he's not going to be undead. He's going to join the history when he dies.
Are you telling me you've made absolutely no progress on the contract we signed with you?
I mean...
It's Armel's fault. His stupid trap malfunctioned again.
It's not my fault. Those harpies are crafty and bloodthirsty.
Is that why you reek? What is that smell?
The harpies, they're here. The scent lure on these two brought the whole flock down on us. We need to wash this stuff off before the harpies get us. To the pond!
Please, go with them. The villagers and I will hide from the beasts.
Of course.
Get ready! Here they come! Someone get my back, please.
I'm scrubbing as fast as I can.
Hurry up, you two.
Could someone get my back, please? Remley brothers for the harpies. Bird women need love too.
Bird women do need love too. Hashtag love them bird women, right, Joe?
We're almost done. Just a little longer.
Pet the burb. Love the burb. I mean, Fasir loves bird women, technically. I mean, that's what Sonya and Sasha are. Technically. Are you done?
Believe it or not, I think we solved their harpy problem. Nice work. Let's get back to the village and check in with the elder.
Yeah, those two can continue to clean themselves off. What do you need?
The village elder. She's not sure we did any work. And look, I know we messed up a little. And you helped us out, a lot. But we're trying to build a reputation here. And most of our jobs don't go like this. So could you stretch the truth?
You want me to lie about how much work you could have did?
Whoa, whoa. Lie is such a strong word. We set out traps, and the scent lures worked just as they were supposed to. And most of the harpies are gone now, right? So everything worked out, after a fashion.
Why didn't you use a weapon? Or why didn't you use weapons?
I vowed that I would always face my opponents as an equal. If an enemy came at me with a sword, I would meet his blade with one of my own. The harpies fight with claws. How could I go up against them with anything more than the fists nature gave me?
But their claws are sharp as daggers.
Sharp and natural. They don't wield weapons, so neither will I. I will fight them head-on, fists against claws, and I will do so with honor.
Okay. Hey, Joe, you still here? Because if you are, we have a decision to make. Are we going to lie on his behalf and help his little company out, build their reputation, or are we going to tell the truth and get them in trouble? I'll give you a moment to decide if you're here. Truth, okay. And yes, lightning while they're in the pond is the best idea, but that's all that I have. We're going to tell the truth, okay.
You're the only one who isn't a member of this group. Perhaps you will speak truly. The contract specifies they must do the work promptly and effectively. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Did they do anything worth paying for?
You trust my opinion about such a thing?
You're not part of their group, as I said. I'm not trying to cheat them. I just want to know if they did what they said they would. Is their effort here today worth our hard-earned gold?
To be honest, I helped them out quite a bit.
If only we'd known we could have hired you instead of them. I'm sure they mean well, but I've never seen such incompetence before. We do not have much, but please take this as a token of our gratitude.
Thank you, my friend.
According to the contract, you were to complete the project without additional help.
What? Maybe we didn't work in a conventional way, but we got rid of the harpies.
In accordance with our contract, your pay goes to the one who did the work, not to you.
Gelvin is not going to be happy when he hears this. Get off your arses, boys. Go take down those traps. We don't need them anymore.
Bumnog! We just finished setting them up!
I get to take down the pots. It's your turn to get caught up in those nets.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you guys. I know you're angry at me, but you know what? You can be angry at me if you want. Okay, well, Joe and anyone else who watches this in the future, that's going to wrap it up for today. We did a whole bunch of Rivenspire. I mean, a whole bunch of Rivenspire. So I'm really looking forward to the next part where we go to Ravenwatch. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next time. So I will see you guys in the next part where we go to Ravenwatch and continue the main quest line here in Rivenspire. We'll probably do a lot more of the main quest than we did this time because we were doing a bunch of side quests. There's going to be a lot less side quests to do from now on. So yeah, I will see you next time, most likely, probably either a little bit Wednesday after Joe's stream, I might do a little bit, or I will do more on Thursday for sure. Thank you very much, and goodbye.